In this video, I'm going to show you what it takes to run a good marketing campaign with examples and show you what we did for our latest company. So I made a 7-step marketing plan here. And like I said, I've come to find out that simplicity is the key when it comes to marketing. You don't need to do crazy things. You don't need to spend crazy amounts of money. You just need to do some little things consistently, and it works. So I'm going to jump in to these 7 steps and show you the examples, and then we can work together if you'd like. First off, your message and your foundation. It is so hard for me to go to a website that doesn't have a clear, unique selling proposition. You need to let people know what you do and how it benefits them. That's it. So if you go here to the company, we're going to do an example is Earth Spa. Earth Spa is cold plunge sauna. It's a cycle, and here's the unique selling proposition. The Earth Cycle has everything your body craves in less than 1 hour. Up here at the top, it's sauna, cold plunge, red light, grounding, breath. That's it. There's no confusion. There's no pretty words of, like a lot of times lawyers use special stuff, but it's just like, hey, we're here. We're a sauna, cold plunge, red light, ground therapy. No more confusion. What do I want you to do? I want you to book a session. Then I show them pictures of the actual place. Here's the sauna, here's the cold plunge, here's the red light. Then I give them the benefits. Keep going down. Here is testimonials. Once again, I'm showing them pictures of the location, of the place, and I just keep giving them benefits of, okay, if you come in, here are the benefits. And then another thing we have is social proof. That's it. That's all a website really needs on the homepage. Tell them what it is that you do, make them offer, get them to book, or to get them to schedule, or get them to set up a free consult. Then you have pricing if they want to look at that, and then you have our subscriptions. But you don't need to get overly complicated here. You don't need all types of blogs and news and everything there. That used to be a big deal. It's just kind of died off. I'm telling you, you will spin your wheels and not get the results. And every minute you spend doing the complicated stuff is a minute you can't do the simple stuff that actually gets the results. So number 1 is set yourself up simple website. We love WordPress, or we set it up on our own system called RedUp, which I'll show you that in a second. Set that website up, and then you rank. You have to fill out the meta tag, description tags, get some images. So a website should take you 2 to 3 weeks to get going. Now that does change over time. You will continue to update your website over time. Make sure you have an Instagram account set up. Get your Instagram account set up, get your Facebook account set up, get your YouTube account set up, and get your TikTok account set up. That's it. Get all of those set up so they look the same, have the same feel. So you can see Earth Spa here, and you can see Earth Spa here, and you can see Earth Spa here. So you can see it kind of has that same look, same logo, same feel. Okay. So once your setup is done, then you're going to go over to your Google My Business listing. It's key that you get this set up and that you get the citations set up correctly. Okay. So if I type in Earth Spa, and this company really has been open in 1 month. It's actually almost 1 month to the day. So you can see I type in Earth Spa, and already here's my Google My Business listing. It's set up. It's set up very well. And you can see posts are happening. Everything that Google wants you to do, we are doing. Is it complicated? No, it's not. We have pictures of the outside of the building. We have tons of photos on the inside of the building. You can see we have pictures of people using. And this all happened our first week. It was kind of like a big rush. Now, I'll talk a little bit about this, but after 1 month, 118 5-star reviews is what we have. And you can see the website is actually indexed. When you type in your brand name, you can see I have the head page, and then you have these other site links showing up, which is Google saying, hey, we recognize your site. Now, on top of that, we have a Yelp, we have a Medium, we have a Quest, we have a YouTube channel. All of this stuff is starting to rank in search engines. And these are just little things that you do. They don't cost a lot, but there's something called citations you order. You get some backlinks. You create a bunch of blogs. And now with OpenAI and ChatGPT, very easy to do. So your Google My Business matters. Make sure you have pictures. Make sure you're getting reviews. I'll go over a little bit more on reviews. And then you need to be posting. You need to get citations, and then you need to get that thing ranked. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. I'm blown away. 50-60% of businesses out there do not have this set up, and they're not using their Google My Business correctly. So next thing, ads with an offer. This is where the money's made. It's very important that you do something. You have an offer that is so good that people would be stupid to say no. So good they would be stupid to say no. What we did with Earth is we went out there and said, we want people in the door. We're going to offer it free. Kind of like the Chick-fil-A model. Chick-fil-A doesn't do promotions. They either give you buy one, get one free, or they do free. They don't do promotions. And so we followed that and said, we're going to do a campaign where we just run it. Everyone can come in for free. And we did that for 2 weeks straight. Well, let's go over here and take a look at the results. So I'm going to do maximum when we turn this thing on so you can see it. So we had, here's the first one, lead story. We had 264 website submits at $2.82. Okay. So we got $2.82 signups, and we got 264 of them. But you can add all these up. During the last month, we've spent $3,428, hundreds and hundreds of leads. So if I go to our latest campaign, let's just go the last 14 days, see what we have. So here's the last 14 days, and you can see I'm always offering something. I always have promotions running. I'm giving them something of value so that they'll take advantage of it. Here's one that went a little too high, $20. Now we're making $35 to $250 out the door on some of these, plus they become customers. So you can see the math is amazing. Really, I'll show you some of the results of this in a bit. But overall, keep in mind, so in this month we have spent $1,515 in the month of January. And if you look at these website schedules, all are about $25, $35 coming in. We'll do that all day. 30 of them at $6, making 25 out the back. Okay? So it's important you run that. This takes care of your Facebook and your Instagram. And I have found I love Instagram for local business. Anything, actually, it's a big driver for product sales, for spa sales, medical sales. Instagram drives a lot of business. Facebook can get you cheap leads, but if you get in the Instagram world, you can go pretty fast on growth, okay? You'll want to run Google Ads. So I'm always running Google Ads for, so if you go cold plunge, let's just cold plunge St. George. I will run an ad here. It's not showing up because it just kicked in at 9. But you can see our spa is already there. So we rotate between us and True North. True North has been open for years. We have not. So our sponsored ads should be kicking in. Not here right now. We'll jump into the ads so we can see them real quick. I can give you guys an idea of what Google Ads is. So a good way to get business in your door immediately is to pick the main keywords that will drive you business and get purchases and run on those. Because your site's not going to rank for everything right out the get-go. It's just not. Makes sense. Hang on. Okay, so last 30 days, here's Google Ads. Last 30 days, we've spent $560 on here, and you can see the cost per lead is way higher on Google Ads, but I'm showing up for saunas, spas, St. George, cold plunge, St. George, red light. All of these keywords eventually I'll rank for in SEO, but for now I don't because I'm a brand new site. 3-6 months down the road, I'm going to rank, but for now you need to be on these keywords that are going to get you business. And then you can go over here to your report, go to search terms, and here are the actual search terms that I'm showing up for. So you can come down and say, pretty good, cold baths near me, Arctic cold tubs. I don't want Arctic cold tubs. That's a certain tub. How to take an ice bath. I already excluded that. So I just add these as negative keywords. You're probably getting a little more information than you need, but just showing you everything we do. All right, so Google ads, you need to be there. TikTok ads, I love that's your up and coming thing. You just have to get a little more creative on your creatives on TikTok ads, but that's a big driver also of business organically and with ads. So SEO. SEO, you can go down a rabbit hole. You could spend thousands and thousands of dollars on it, and you can also spend a couple $100 a month for 10 years and not see any results. I'm going to show you how to rank with Google in SEO for any keyword you want. So let's open up an incognito tab. Let's say St. George cold plunge. It takes time. Understand, you are not going to rank right out the gate. You're just not. If you do this the right way and you have the right people doing it, it's going to take you a couple of months to start hitting main keywords. So good example, St. George cold plunge. We're a 1 month business and we are already ranking here. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. I will take the number one spot in probably 4 more months, but we're ranking number 1 here for a cold plunge on the Google Maps. And we actually have 2 on the front page. So here is a blog post. Let's click that. Here's a blog post created. November 10th. It's a month before our launch date. It was started. And that's another thing. If you plan on starting a company, so I guess that's 2 months. If you plan on starting a company in 6 months, best thing you can do is just start creating blogs. That's what we did. We knew this company was going to launch on December 20th. So we created a couple of blogs 2 months before that to start ranking. So here's what you do with SEO. You write really good content that people love. So I would go here and I'd search cold plunge. I would then find the best article I can find. So here's one. This is ranking number 1. For some reason, this is a good article. I then take all this information. Boom. I then take this over into OpenAI, ChatGPT. I then start reconstructing this article, changing it up a bit, making it sound more witty, more fun, more professional. I add to it, add some pictures, and bam, I put that up. And I know I have a really good article because this one's already ranking. Okay, that's all you do. Then you go out and you get backlinks. There is no hidden secret behind SEO. You do those 2 things, you are going to rank. Don't try to go out there and create these little paragraphs. Don't try to keyword stuff. None of those things work anymore. Create quality content for the niche you're in. Got it? That's it. So don't go out there and pay thousands upon thousands of dollars for that stuff. So social media posting and sharing. So Earth over the last month has 1,322 followers in this local area. We've done 33 posts. And you can see every post, 85, 24. This is just traffic. This is eyeballs. Once you post, there's 142 likes, 5 comments. We're just posting about what's going on. We're putting up testimonials. So between that, then you have Facebook. Where are you? Over here. So you have these Facebook, and it's just eyeballs, people watching your content. Then you have TikTok. So I love this. You can see hundreds of views on each video. This one yesterday has 1,094, just went up yesterday. So that's all traffic. I mean, that's once you post it, this is going to just generate traffic. That's what you want. You want people seeing your product. You want people seeing your service. Because when people or companies launch, or when you have a business, your main problem is nobody knows about you. So it's key you get out there and you start posting everywhere so that you get eyeballs on your product. Then the next time somebody's in St. George and they think cold plunge, they think hot sauna, they think red light, they are here in this place because they've been watching us over the last 6 months. Does that make sense? So the key is you post quality content about what you do. And anymore with so much information online, just go grab other videos that talk about your product or service. Like take Joe Rogan, download his podcast that talks about your product or service, put it on your page, make a simple video out of it. So I did. This is Huberman, and he's talking about cold plunging, cold showers, and how much it helps your body. You can see Instagram, he has 20 likes. That video probably has a lot of views, but on TikTok, 1,000 views, 1,094 views, and right away. I'm really interested to see TikTok. Sometimes I've had accounts take off. Sometimes they don't. I thought this one would have taken off just because of the quality content, but we only have 70 followers. People are watching us, but we only have 70 followers. TikTok, it seems like, is getting harder to get followers. I don't know why. Okay. All right. So that's your social media content strategy. You show your office. That's another thing. Show what's happening around your office. Show your business. Show your owners. Things like that need to happen. Be organic. If you looked at my ads, the ones that work. So this one's a class we're offering. Okay. This is the guy. This is Ryan Bean. And I'll probably put up another one today. I don't need to go out there and get any other photo than the guy teaching the class. And here it is, special invite. Breathe deliberate cold exposure. Then I show them all of the benefits of this, why they need to come. And you can see people have started to sign up for this paid class. This just went live yesterday. We may have 2 already signed up. I'll have to go look. But your ads just need to be very authentic. Don't worry about going out there and being crazy creative. Be authentic. Okay, tell people about your business. Invite them in. Number 6, tracking and indexing. So you have Google Analytics. You have what's called RedUp. This is our CRM system, and this makes life so easy. I can see like payments, I'll tell you, transactions. So here's all the transactions. We have 41 pages of nothing but transactions. So yesterday, January 20th, you can see, those all failed. So succeeded, those are subscriptions. But if I went here and I looked at reports, let's just look at reports. Like I said, this is RedUp. This thing does everything for us. So during this time, shows we had 89. So from this date to this date, we've had 895 leads. If I go in here to contacts, we've had 1,700 new leads come in the last month. This is 1,700 people I can send emails to, I can send text to, everything. This RedUp holds our website. Here's where the website is. I love WordPress more than this. This has our forms, has surveys, has our chat widget. This is interesting. Over here, you have your reputation. You know how we have 123? We've received 123 5-star reviews. Somebody gave us a 4. I don't know who that was, but we've sent out over 363 invites to leave a review. So a lot of times you guys are sending out 10, 15 invites when it takes a lot. So I've noticed almost 1/4. So if you send out 25 invites, you may get 5 of them. You may get 6 people to leave one. So you need to be asking people for reviews all the time. Just how it works. So 363 went out. We got 23. Other than that, like this system does all your automated emails, automation. That stuff matters. Like it would be a pain to try to figure out how to send out these out manually all the time. This is all automation. Just works. Just looking some other stuff. But I'll go into this in another video if people are interested. But our RedUp software back office handles everything you can ever need for nurturing campaigns, for nurturing leads into paying customers. You need a system like this. We build it all out. We automate everything we can. That way you don't have to think about it. That way it's driving you customers without you putting in the time because it's automation. Got it? So that's us. That's it. that is the marketing campaign. You just rinse and repeat. You continue to put up good quality content. You continue to run ads to quality offers, and then you deliver for your customers. That is the system. This is what we do. So we come on, we create the website, we make sure everything is in place. We have all your social media accounts ready to go. We create the ads, we do the Google My Business, we write the blogs, and then we make sure we're getting your quality content for social media posting. That's it. So we run all of these campaigns. Average cost is $2,500 to $5,000 per client. You get a full-time CMO working on your business, and they're working with you and your team, making sure we get everything we need to grow. So at the end of the day, Earth, what is it made? I'm pretty sure if I go over here to payments, if you just look at all the transactions, I mean, you can go 40 pages, lots and lots of money. I think they were telling me $30,000 to $40,000 of profits so far in the 1 month time period, and that's just starting out. Okay, so if you have questions, if you want to work together, fill out the form below. Tell us about your business. We will then give you a proposal, give you an idea of what we can do to help, and then we can go from there. So hope to work with you. Good luck. Peace.